Welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about Safemoon. But before we do, guys, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So, got some couple updates for you guys, but before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the price. It is down 2.74% at 519. And it looks like it is holding that 5-1 level as support right now for the day. If we go to the 7-day chart, as you can see, we came up from like the 2-6 level, broke all the way to the 6-5 level, and then kind of coming back down and making the 5-0 level that nice support. So that is a good thing, because if you think about it, we went all the way down to like the 100 levels a couple weeks ago. So for it to be at the 500 levels, you guys that invested when it was at the 100 levels, you guys are doing very, very good. Even the 200, 300. And it's crazy because when it first started, I think I invested at the 400 levels. And so I'm even in profit for both my previous and my recent investment. So pretty sweet thing. Safemoon has a lot going on, so we'll go ahead and get into that here in just a second. So if we go over to the Twitter, 1.1 million followers. So both wallets are live, as you guys know. The next Safemoon Sunday is going to be on November 14th. So there was had a pretty good AMA yesterday. They just talked about, they actually pushed out the Android update that shows reflections. So that is pretty sweet. I actually checked it out. I do have an Android, so this is one of those times where having an Android benefits. But the Apple one, they said, should be soon to follow, so everybody can partake in that. So the reflection thing is pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna bring it up on my phone as I'm kind of talking. Oops, not that one. Oops, not that one either. As we are talking, and so it actually gives you your reflections in daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. So that is pretty sweet. It says total amount of money since a certain time. That's how much reflections you got. So that's pretty sweet. So something else that they kind of mentioned was they mentioned the they mentioned that there were some more updates for the wallet, that it was going to happen. Um, in the next near future. So they have the ability to import from other wallets. They're going to add they're going to add they have the 12. They're going to add the 24 seed phrase feature and the private key feature. So that is pretty sweet. So I know a lot of people were asking that, like MetaMask, some like there's like a private key, and so they don't have a seed phrase. So how would that work? So they are coming up with a solution for that. Um, so that is something that is a positive thing. It says you'll be able to hold BTC and Doge. So they're adding. They said not trading pairs just yet, but they are adding them. So um, you're going to be able to hold them. So the team is investigating the swap features for BTC and Doge down the line. So, like I said, they said it is going to be, they're looking at it, they're looking at getting the things updated, and down the line that they are going to have those features where they are going to try to do the BTC and Doge trading pairs. But they just said, which makes sense, they said every like state, every country has different regulations, different guidelines. If you go here, it's one guideline. If you go there, it's another guideline. Somebody posed the question, like I guess in New York, it's very hard to get the Binance Smart Chain, but they can get the BTC, so it'll be a lot easier for them. And so they have a whole team working on this, and it's definitely something that I believe that they are working on, and it's going to be uh, coming up pretty soon. So, also 18 hours ago, it says always flexing, no Halloween costume required. So they have the diamond hands. So that is, that's pretty sweet. You know, they also posted 19 hours ago, family. And so, kind of like, they're getting ready to launch. And then they said for the timelines, they don't want to really put, a specific time. I guess they tried that. A lot of people kind of got a little frustrated because they said a certain time, it didn't happen, and then it kind of made the team look bad. So they're like, you know what, we're working on it. No more timelines, but it is coming. Um, so it says everything is on schedule, very close to finishing. Their partnership with Unicrypt is helping speed up the process for the version 2. So they are still looking at having version 2 in the next week or so, week to 2 weeks, being able to go ahead and swap version 1 for version 2. Just keep in mind for that, I think they're planning to add to some big exchanges. And I think that they were told, like, hey, if you want to add to our exchange, you gotta, have a little bit less um, supply because our systems can't handle that many zeros. So I think that's one of the reasons why. But they also said, well, the community question was, will there be a PC version of the Safemoon wallet? So they did say that they are working on implementing the Safemoon wallet into kind of like what MetaMask does with Google Chrome. You can have a plugin for the Google Chrome browser. So they're working on getting a plugin for the Google Chrome browser so that you can go ahead and do your Safemoon wallet transactions and features and different stuff like that on the PC, or on like a desktop versus on a phone if you guys rather do that. So other products will be available in the Web3 space. And so it also said, let's see, time for Sigmund Army community questions. Okay, so I guess that is just saying, like, hey, if you have any questions, go ahead. They did update the charts. They updated the on-chain and off-chain transactions. Um, they added new swaps, SHIB, Aave, Chainlink. So that is actually pretty cool. So SHIB, Aave, and Chainlink, you are able to swap for Safemoon, which is good because the more people that have these certain coins, you know, they'll be like, well, I like for example, I know SHIB went up tremendously. So if I people when they had that, they would have just been able to be like, you know what, I have SHIB, I'm already like 400% gains. SafeMoon hasn't popped up yet, so let me go ahead and trade it for some SafeMoon. Oh, now SafeMoon, I've had like 400 or 500% gains. Let me go ahead and take my initial transfer and put it back into SHIB or whatever the case may be. So it's gonna allow people to do a lot more transactions, and make it a lot more easier versus like the 50 million step process of doing it off like a trust wallet, or having to switch this for that and that for this just to get it on like an exchange like Bitmart to go ahead and purchase it, and then you got to wait a whole month for your reflections. So you'll get real-time reflections, and you'll be able to have those extra um, swaps so that it will be able to go ahead and do a little bit easier. So also, they said, so I talked about version 2, talked about the wallet updates. So the wind turbines, they're still working on that. They, I guess they have over 100 wind turbines that they are putting together. And, it's to help, countries like the Gambia to be able to have more sustainable energy. Darkmoon. So, for those of you guys that don't know what Darkmoon is, so they were saying, like, okay, so if you have a moon, normally, so how it works is, I don't know if you guys know this, but the moon at night, the brightness comes from the reflection of the sun. So, whatever side the sun's not on, which is why you have the half moon, a crescent moon, a full moon, because it's just the way the sun hits on the moon at that particular time frame in the year. So, they're saying Darkmoon is kind of like the side of the moon where the sun's not hitting, and it's all the projects that they're working on. Everything that they're working on, that's what they consider Darkmoon. And then when they come into the light, when they come into public, eyes or public views, then it is um you know, they call it the light moon, or the you know, the in the light of the moon. So that's what that is. So also, Safemoon Kickstarter highlights. So 500,000 wallet downloads in 50 days, 100,000 new holders in 24 hours, 1.145 million Twitter followers since March. So they made a very good point. It takes projects years to get the stats that they have. Like, they are doing great things. I feel like are they're really providing a real use case. They're providing, you know, updates. They're making their community excited about the project. And so it is definitely something really cool. Well, I didn't see this. So that's cool. They have like a little, I guess, for Halloween. They have like the Batman and little characters for the Halloween and things like that. So yeah, super exciting things that are going on, guys. Like I said, keep in mind, I still feel like we have a good probably 4 to 6 weeks left of the bull run. I personally think that it has started. Now it's weird because on one hand, I think, you know, let me rephrase that. I actually think we're going to the end of the year. I think the bull run is going to the end of the year. And the reason why is because Bitcoin has not hit 100K yet. I feel like Bitcoin is going to have to hit that 100K mark before we can put a timeline on when the bull run, this bull wave, is going to end. So it's definitely I definitely think we still got some time. I definitely think that, you know, Safemoon's having a little bit of a pullback, so it's a good time to get in. Not financial advice, just kind of my opinion. And definitely stay subscribed, guys, to the channel. Definitely try to keep you guys updated with this project plus many other projects. The more people that are subscribed, the more likes we get, the more it pushes this video up, the more people get awareness of Safemoon, and the more we are going to be able to get new holders and new people on board. So, anyway, guys, that is the update for today. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and until next time.